You might think every blouse hanging in your closet tells the story of your style. But what if some of them are quietly working against you? After 60, fashion isn't about following trends. It's abi. Today, we're uncovering the 6 blouse mistakes that instantly dull your natural sophistication. And more importantly, how to fix them with grace and intention. Because style after 60 isn't about pretending to be younger. It's about dressing with the assurance that you've mastered who you are. So stay close. 1 or 2 of these might surprise you. And by the end, you'll see your favorite blouses in a completely new light. Let's start with one of the most common blouse mistakes that quietly steals elegance, hiding behind oversized shapes. Many women over 60 reach for loose, flowy blouses, thinking they'll camouflage the body. But what they really do is erase your beautiful silhouette. A blouse that's too large adds bulk where there isn't any and hides the natural lines that create grace and femininity. The secret isn't tightness, it's structure. Look for soft tailoring. A blouse that gently follows your shape at the shoulders or waist. Add a little tuck in the front or choose one with subtle darts. The result? Instantly refined, effortlessly confident. The second mistake is holding on to outdated necklines. Those high, boxy collars that once felt classic can actually shorten the neck and harden facial features as we mature. A softer V-neck or an open collar design lengthens the neckline, brightens the face, and adds lightness to your overall presence. Think of the neckline as your personal frame. The right one draws attention exactly where you want it. Experiment with graceful cuts, and you'll see how just a few centimeters of fabric can change everything. And here's the part many women overlook: the power of balance. If your blouse has volume, pair it with something structured below. If it's fitted, soften it with movement. Fashion at this stage of life is all about harmony, not hiding. When you dress with proportion and intention, you communicate quiet confidence, that subtle, she just knows aura that doesn't need explanation. Now imagine opening your wardrobe tomorrow and seeing those blouses differently. Some will suddenly feel outdated, others will call for a little reinvention. Maybe a sleeve roll, a new way of tucking, a different accessory. That's the magic of awareness. Once you see what's off, you can never unsee it. Every piece becomes an opportunity to elevate. Before we move on, take a moment to reflect. How many of your blouses might be doing you a disservice without you even realizing it? Sometimes it's not about buying new pieces, but rediscovering how to wear what you already have. The next mistakes will take that transformation even deeper. Because what comes next isn't about what's visible, but about the textures and fabrics that truly shape how you feel in your own skin. Now let's talk about something that most women don't even realize is aging their look: the wrong fabrics. Many blouses are made from materials that cling, wrinkle, or lose shape after a few hours, and these subtle details can make an outfit feel tired. Synthetic blends or shiny polyester fabrics often emphasize texture in ways we don't want. They can highlight lines, draw attention to areas we'd rather soften, and even look less expensive. Instead, choose fabrics that breathe and move: cotton sateen, silk blends, lightweight linen, or fine crepe. These materials create that elegant drape that says effortless sophistication. And when you move, they move with you. That's how luxury looks and feels: quiet, fluid, never stiff. Mistake number 4 is believing that color rules stop applying after a certain age. Somewhere along the way, women were told to avoid bold shades or stick to safe neutrals. But that's a myth. Muted tones can drain the face and make skin appear dull, especially under indoor lighting. The right color, even a soft coral or powder blue, can lift your entire expression and bring youthfulness without trying. Don't be afraid of color. Be intentional with it. Warm undertones can add glow, while cool tones bring calm and poise. The secret is harmony, not restriction. Here's something few people will tell you: the blouse you wear can change how people listen to you. That's right. Certain tones, fabrics, and shapes subtly influence presence. A matte silk in a confident hue commands quiet attention. A crinkled synthetic in beige might not. And when your clothes communicate strength and serenity, you don't have to say much. Your presence speaks for you. Now imagine this. You're at lunch with friends, someone compliments your blouse, and instead of saying, "Oh, this old thing," you smile and say, "Thank you. It just makes me feel like myself." That's not vanity. That's self-respect translated into fabric. But before we move on, here's a little twist. The next mistake isn't about what you wear, it's about what you believe about your body. Because one of the most surprising style traps women over 60 fall into has nothing to do with clothes at all. And yet it shapes every outfit they choose. Stay with me. This next part might just shift the way you see your reflection forever. Here's where many women unknowingly limit their style evolution, by dressing from memory, not from the mirror. Mistake number 5 is staying loyal to cuts or patterns that once worked decades ago, but no longer reflect who you are today. Fashion isn't static, it grows with you. A blouse that felt elegant at 40 may no longer balance your proportions, posture, or the way your skin tones have matured. Yet because it feels safe, we keep it. The truth is, safety in fashion often means stagnation. What was once flattering might now overwhelm or flatten your natural lines. The solution? Update, don't abandon. Keep the essence of your favorite styles, but reinterpret them. Softer fabrics, cleaner silhouettes, fresher details. When your wardrobe evolves, it tells the world you're still in motion. And let's talk about another subtle yet powerful mistake: playing too small. Many women over 60 start toning down their clothing, afraid of drawing attention. But here's the secret: attention isn't the enemy. Disconnection is. The most magnetic women in their 60s aren't loud. They're visible. Their blouses have presence, a structured cuff, a statement button, a confident print. They dress like they belong in the moment, not like they're fading into it. Understated elegance isn't about disappearing. It's about editing, choosing what tells your story best. Remember, elegance is an energy. It shows up in how you hold yourself, how your clothes move with you, how comfortable you look in your choices. Every blouse should contribute to that energy, not compete with it. Now, take a mental snapshot of your favorite blouse, the one you reach for over and over again. Ask yourself, does this still represent me? Sometimes, realizing that a beloved piece no longer fits who you are today isn't loss, it's growth. Letting go makes space for something that mirrors your current confidence. And as you reflect on these ideas, consider how your personal style journey mirrors your life. You've reinvented yourself countless times, careers, roles, dreams. So why should your wardrobe stay frozen in one chapter? Clothes aren't meant to trap memories. They're meant to honor them and move forward with you. Before we close, here's something to think about. The final mistake on this list isn't about fabric, shape, or even fashion itself. It's about mindset. Because once you shift how you think about style after 60, you'll never approach your closet the same way again. And that change? It might just be the most freeing one of all. The final mistake, and perhaps the most transformative, is believing that elegance has an expiration date. Too often, women over 60 internalize the idea that style belongs to youth, that once we reach a certain age, we're supposed to blend in, simplify, and disappear. But elegance is not about age, it's about awareness. When you know what flatters you, what colors light you up, and what cuts give you posture and presence, you step into a form of beauty that's beyond trend. It's timeless. Every wrinkle, every silver strand of hair, every softened line adds dimension. And fashion should celebrate that, not hide it. Think of your blouse as a canvas for your energy, not a cover-up. A crisp white shirt can radiate authority when worn with confidence. A silk blouse in warm tones can feel sensual without trying. What truly ages us isn't fabric or pattern. It's the belief that we must tone it down. Let go of that narrative. You don't need to chase youth. You embody wisdom, and that's infinitely more captivating. Here's something you might not expect. The most stylish women in their 60s and beyond aren't dressing to look younger. They're dressing to feel alive. They know that the right texture against the skin, the right neckline near the collarbone, the right shade beside the face, all of it influences emotion. The blouse becomes more than clothing. It becomes a daily ritual of self-respect. Now, let's get real. There will always be voices suggesting what should or shouldn't be worn at your age. But rules in fashion are guidelines, not chains. When you wear what expresses your essence, confidence, warmth, depth, you don't break rules, you redefine them. That's the energy of true style. And here's the final twist. Your best blouse isn't necessarily the most expensive one, or even the newest. It's the one that tells your story today. The one that feels like you every time you put it on. Whether it's silk, linen, or cotton, it carries your movement, your grace, your power. So as we wrap up these 6 mistakes, remember this. Fashion after 60 isn't about fighting time. It's about harmonizing with it. When your clothes align with who you've become, they stop being just outfits. They become confidence translated into fabric. And now, as we move into the conclusion, there's one final reminder that ties it all together. Something that will make you look at every blouse in your wardrobe with brand new eyes. So, here's the truth. Style doesn't fade with age. It evolves with you. Every blouse, every color, every texture is an opportunity to express who you are now, not who you were years ago. The 6 mistakes we explored aren't failures. They're simply signals guiding you toward refinement and renewal. When you dress with intention, you're not chasing trends. You're embodying elegance that time can't touch. Let your blouses frame your confidence, not your hesitation. Let them tell the story of a woman who knows her worth, her taste, and her power. And as you fold, hang, or rediscover your wardrobe, remember, the best look you'll ever wear is self-assurance. If this inspired you, there's a video waiting for you right here. Click it next. It'll show you exactly which blouse styles instantly make women over 60 look fresher, lighter, and effortlessly radiant.